What's good? This is DSAS 1992 and I'm back with another video. I'm sorry for I haven't uploaded since last week, well Sunday, but I'm uploading today. So I just wanted to come to you guys to tell you guys, give you an update on my education and how is that going. So as you guys do know, I am currently in school. I did announce it in December. I made a video about it, about my acceptance into the school. So I just wanted to update you guys on how I'm feeling about that and how's everything going. So first things first, I'm feeling amazing about it. I'm not afraid of anything. I think that as long as I put in that work and I study enough, the GED test can become a piece of cake. It's just all about the amount of care that I put into it. Anything that I put into it is what I'm going to get back. So if I know that I'm going to have to work hard for it, but I'm willing to work hard for it. Now, second thing is how it's going. It's been going fine. I like my teachers. I understand them. And even though we are learning remote learning, which is kind of difficult, but at the same time, I think that if you have the right teacher to teach you it doesn't make a difference whether it's remote or in person. So yeah, that the teachers are doing great. I'm understanding things. I'm also dedicated to this experience. I want to upgrade myself in life. And this is what I tell you guys. Like, we need to really start doing things to better us. This is 2021. We cannot sit here and say, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, but we're not putting any action into it. Action is what matters. Action is required, and dedication, positivity. You cannot go into something expecting to be successful in that if you're thinking negative and you're not putting any action behind it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You got to make sure that anything that you're putting your energy into is you're putting in the right energy. Like, you can't go into something that you want to be positive but with a negative mindset. It doesn't work like that. So that's just what that is. We have to start doing things that we always said that we wanted to do. This is my year of bettering me. This is my year of speaking to help others better them. We're not never stuck. Anything that is not working for us, we can just fix it, change it. And that's what it came with to me about school. Like, when it was so many years, like, I've even entered in 2 different programs, and I'm not going to say that I wasn't dedicated to it, but I just feel like I wasn't in the right space mentally at that time to put my energy into school and actually accomplish it. But this time I am. As I explained to you guys, I've been through a lot coming into 2021, and I feel like that was just meant, like, everything. I never believed that nothing happens for no reason. I think that everything that takes place, good or bad, is meant to happen. It's always growth that is always needed, and grow. And if we grow in certain areas, it can help us accomplish whatever it is that we want to. So growth is always required and important. And we also need to have this understanding of not living in the past. Oh, I could have went to school, or I could have graduated 2-3 years ago. Like, yeah, you could have, would have, should have. That's not the type of attitude that you should be coming into this with. The type of attitude that you need to come into this with is, I'm going to put my all into it. I'm going to accomplish this, and I'm gonna make it. Like, this is what I want. I can't go back into the past. I can't change anything. I cannot. And I just feel like at a lot of times, we are so conditioned to stay in a negative mindset of blaming ourselves or blaming others around us for not being where we want to be in life. You are responsible for your life. You are responsible for your own happiness. And I keep preaching this. I'm going to continue to say this. Because once you understand that, no one or nothing can hold you back from what you want to do. You're going to keep going into it full force and making sure that is accomplished. Period. Like, I made a video previously about us setting up boundaries with people when we want to accomplish things that's going to better us. Like, set up boundaries, put up boundaries, things like this. All of those are things that I learned to get me to this point. If I did not go through having to put myself first, I would not be where I'm at right now. And yes, I do work full time. I work 5 days, 4 to 12, and I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning for a 9 o'clock class, and it ends at 1. I am not complaining about it. I am happy that I have an opportunity. at this time. With everything that's going on in this world at this time, we still have an opportunity to get our education. And to me, that we have to show gratitude. Because of that, we would not have anything. If these teachers did not dedicate their time to teach us over a laptop, then we would not have this opportunity. So we have to start looking at these things as a positive thing. Yes, I'm losing sleep. However, I'm thankful to have 2 days off. Those 2 days, I need to get rest. I have to make that a priority to make sure that I get the amount of rest, because Monday comes and my week starts and my schooling starts. So I'm not looking at it as a thing where I'm going to be tired. Yeah, I am. And I have been tired for the last 2 days, but it has not taking over me to the point where I'm like, well, F this, I think I'm just going to give up. No, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to keep going. Anything in life that is good is never easy. And that's another thing that I always preach, because that is the hardcore truth. Anything bad, if we always wanted to drink, if we always wanted to smoke, if we always wanted to party, those things are always easy to, get into. But when it's something positive, it takes work, it takes energy, it takes dedication. It takes your inner strength, your inner belief, your connection to yourself of, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to do by any means. I'm sorry if you people are going to feel some type of way. I'm sorry if I'm going to lose sleep. I'm sorry that I have to learn over a Zoom. But by any means, it's still going to get done. And then behind that is gratitude. Stop looking at the negative things. Start looking at the positive things. Those are things that is going to continue to push you forward. It's going to continue to keep you getting up. It's going to continue to keep you going. Life is not easy. And you know what? I don't take back anything. I think I was meant to get my education at this time. I'm 28 years old. I don't look at life as a joke. And that is the key point. Once you realize that life is really real, and if you don't get this education, you're not going to go any further than where you are, that's when you start to look at yourself and start to take life seriously. Because you start to realize that I don't want to continue to make $15, $16, $17, $18 an hour. I want to move up. I want to build up. I want to start making salary. I want to start having enough money where it is I don't have to live from paycheck to paycheck. But in order to get there, you have to obtain your education. And this world, that is what we need to make it. Unfortunately, to me, a lot of things in school is unnecessary. But at the same time, I am a person that likes to learn anyways. So it's two sides to it, And although I still got a long way to go in the education thing, because right after this, I'm going straight into college, and that's another 5 years or 6 years. I'm going for my master's. So that's a few more years to go. But I'm willing to do it because I know that I can do it, and I want to do it. That is the thing. I want to do it. I don't want to keep being in the same place. I don't want to keep working in the same places where I'm not appreciated in that way. Not in the pay way, not in any type of way. This is a job that is a stepping stone, and I am grateful for it, but it's not somewhere I want to be forever. It's really not. But I understand that it takes work. It takes steps to get to where I want to be. That's what it's going to take. Everyone else's goals is different, and no one's goals is better than anyone else's. Whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable in your life, that's what you're going to do. Don't listen to anybody telling you that it's not smart for you to do things that you want to do. Stop letting people downplay your personal dreams, your personal goals. Stop it. And you know what? You're not supposed to tell everybody that anyways. Keep it to yourself. If you know that a person is negative and you choose to tell them something positive about you and they flip it to a negative thing, you already know that that's how that person is. So why would you want to share that with them anyways? It's just certain people that you say certain things to, and there's other people that you don't say certain things to. And that's life. Everybody's different. We have to accept that we all are one. Nobody's different from anyone. And we all go through different things. And we all are built a certain way. But there's one thing we all have in common. We're all conditioned. That's one thing we have in common. And because of that, that is where certain personalities don't match with other personalities. Because of that. Because of the way of thinking, the stuck way of thinking, and not wanting to be open-minded. There's different things. But like I told you, this is a world full of people. Whoever's not on your same energy, you don't have to worry about them. You're going to find people who's on your same energy. Period. Like, that's not the only person that is in this world that can be that friend to you. Like you could find somebody who's actually on your same energy, who's y'all both can push each other forward, whether it's friendship, romantic relationship, family, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is relationships, period. Like it's no other way other than that. If a person don't match you energy wise, if a person's not gonna help you better you, if a person's not gonna support you, then they don't need to be here. But if you do want to keep that person because you really love that person and you have a strong connection to that person, but you know that they're a negative person, then keep certain things to yourself. Like I always say, actions speak louder than words anyways. So just do what you gotta do. Period. Don't look for someone else to push you, or don't look for someone to approve your personal goals. That's stupid. And I'm not calling you stupid, but I'm saying like thinking that way is just stupid. Because if you really think about it, that's your personal goal. Why do someone else needs to say, I approve of your personal goal for your life? Good job. You want to be a teacher? Go be one. I like that goal for you. And then you're like, okay. No. Whether you like it or not, this is what I want to do. This is what I feel comfortable with. This is what I know I'm going to be happy with for doing for the rest of my entire life. It's not up to you to approve it. Thanks for your support, but that's all I really need from it. I don't need approval from you. And that's where a lot of us get shit fucked up. We look for approval in other people about things that we want to do with ourselves. And then when somebody says, oh, I don't think that's a good idea because, it's a pandemic and, I don't think education is really a thing that you should be thinking about right now. Just keep working in your 9-to-5 job and hope something changes. No. I clearly know that my personal goals is between me, myself, and I. It's not for anyone to approve that. It's a difference. If you choose to support me in this time, then thank you. But if you don't, I'm still going to move forward and still going to make these things happen for me. Whether you agree with it or disagree with it, but I'm not looking for that from you. So it's not going to affect me. Energy is strong and people can affect you. Energy-wise, if a person's not fit, it's a lot of times when we let that affect us, knowing our capability, knowing that person is not even on our level, and I'm not saying anybody's better than anybody, but I'm saying certain people, I'm gonna call it for what it is. We just not on the same level. It doesn't mean that you're less than me. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that I should talk negative about you. It's just what it is. That's it. You're not on my same level energy-wise. So that's what I have for y'all. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your week. And it's been a very amazing and tiring week. But again, this is what I wanted. This is what I'm working towards. I want to be who I want to be. I already know what my calling is. And I have to live in my calling by any means. And it's going to take a lot of work. But I'm willing to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.